Hey, it's Will from TDG here. So recently I ran a Power Platform Hackathon alongside Chris and Carl and a load of other glorious people from Hitachi. I used something really quite cool during the hackathon as a test, and that was a suite of hackathon management applications built on the Power Platform. So it was quite cool. It's like the Power Platform managing a hackathon about the Power Platform. What I'd like to do is quickly show you this suite because Hitachi have said they're okay for me to package this up and just send it out to everybody, send it so everyone can grab it. So I built 3 applications. I built the Hackathon Management Participant app, the Management Host app, and the Management Dashboard app. Now, what this allows you to do from a participant perspective is once you open up your Power App, so you'll all be allocated this, and by the way, it all runs off SharePoint, some collections, and of course the actual Power Platform itself. So what I did was distribute all the permissions needed beforehand. I sent them this, they opened it up in a day, and they select which team they're part of. Now, depending on which team they're part of, depends on what certain things happen within the app. So obviously we pre-arranged all their teams. So this one I'm going to go for Orange app. It's defaulted Orange app to the background. Now here, this is where the thinking happens. So I thought, wait a minute, hackathons are awesome. They bring everyone together. They bring them, people that haven't seen each other for ages, they all get into one room. We had about around 80 people, 70 to 80 people in this one room, and then we segregate them all into little teams. They didn't speak for hours. I thought, what's the point of that? Let's try and make a collaborative tool, but also have a way to manage what's going on as well. So first of all, your eyes are probably drawn to the fact that there's public and there's announcement. So the public allows them to talk to each other. So you can see I've recently just put smashing it there. And what all they have to do is within their app, go to an IM, and they can go, hello, or write something a little bit more creative. And this will go through, and they can actually IM each other from teams. They can send anonymous messages as well. And this gets defaulted onto here. This also gets defaulted onto a public dashboard that we had throughout the venue on monitors, so we can see exactly what's going on. Now, this is also really cool. If they require help, they can push this. Okay, and what it does, it sends an alert through to the dashboard and to the host saying which team needs help. It also, as you'll hear in just a moment, sets off a really, really kind alarm. And this is just to alert us to who it is. Because if you're walking around not looking at your app, we managed to hear their sound. Someone in that room needs us. We can also see here, it's going to set another alarm off in just a moment as well. Orange team on all the big dashboards. I can see Orange team straight away. And then, of course, once I load the host app, and then once we've seen that particular team, so once we've seen the Orange team and they're happy, we can just delete that. Maybe I should add a created date and time there, or especially time anyway. So other things is the admin can, of course, write their own messages, and they can delete previous messages just in case the anonymous channel, something interesting comes through. Who knows? So what else this allows you to do is more management pieces. So for us, we had particular team accounts to particular teams. So sorry, that wasn't that well explained. So the Orange team had a particular account / customer they had to use. We used Dynamics 365 as part of the hackathon. We used both customer engagement and F&O. We created a join through the account and through the customer. So this US 10 was both in our CE accounts and was both in our finance and ops customers. Depending on which team you select, depends on which account you get provided with. I put useful links to reduce floor walking. So useful links to the Canvas apps docs and to the formula references. Really simple, but really useful. They can also initiate their help required there. The next thing was to actually give them further information, like how to log on to their particular environments, and then provide login links as well. How to log on to F&O environments, SQL environments, of the objective itself, so they can just remind themselves and they don't have to keep coming to us. It allows it to manage itself through the Power Platform. We can then go back. I can then go to the management app, which is just here, and I can say something like, 5 minutes left, and it will alert them all. But they don't get to play with this message, so it's a lot more salient. We get to put out the stuff we wish to put out. You'll see it appear down here. There you go, 5 minutes left, and on the dashboard in a moment. Put a little hashtag there, so don't forget the social media aspect of hackathons. It ensures that they write the correct hashtag. The other cool thing is pictures as well. So if we just escape from here for a second, and should hopefully load the camera. If it doesn't, then it's just helping you out. I've been having a bit of issues with my camera today, so let's see what's happening here. 1 second. Tell you what, if it doesn't come through, it doesn't come through. But this allows you to take a picture and then actually send it across to your different apps. and different dashboards, etc. And this was a really cool part because it just meant we could actually take pictures of other people's teams getting on well and share that with the other teams, and that worked really well. It was really good fun. So a few other features I put into this as well was around if we go back to the host, we go back, it was one of our senior members' birthdays. So if I type in happy birthday and send it, it takes over the participation app, and it tells me, come quick, we need to sing happy birthday to David Singh, and then we can actually remove that as well. I also put in another control that when I send game time, it causes a little game controller to pop up here. So if I go back, I can just delete this and game time will come back up. And it will create a little game controller up here in just a second. And that was because I had a sort of large game that I wanted everyone to play. On top of this, we got this Twitter element, and it pre-populates a tweet with the hashtag so they can quickly post out their social media and still crack on with that with the actual hack as well, which is really useful. So hopefully this is useful to somebody. I'm going to make sure I package this up and push it out. It hopefully should be out in the next couple of weeks. If you need it sooner, just reach out to me and I'll get you a copy straight to you. And thank you once again to Hitachi for giving me the opportunity to do this. It was bloody good fun.